going 75, which is the speed limit. They got to be going 85 miles an hour. They got to be. In a curve with a double line. What in the world, y'all, is wrong with people? Man, I would have given anything if I'd have had this camera going and I caught that. I'm headed out to the food bank at Douglas, and whoever this is in a heck of a hurry. And what's so funny is they ain't got nowhere but right in front of me. Ain't got nowhere but right in front of me after all that. And just as they got over, they almost hit a car head on that was coming around the curve. That's one reason why I turned the camera on right here. Because I figured they had passed in a curve like this right here. That's where she passed. Or he. Well, whoever it is. I don't know what they thought they was doing, y'all. I'm just trying to get to the food bank and home in one piece. I don't have to drive but about 15 miles. Every time we come to a place where they can go around that car in front of them, there's cars coming towards them. But since they such a daredevil, I don't know why they don't go on. I don't know why they don't try to beat that truck right there. Y'all, but in all seriousness, to risk your life and somebody else's life, possibly children in a car going to school, to get in front of me, y'all, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. I mean, everything's okay, but it could have not been okay just as easy as it is okay. Good old East Texas pollen. Dust or something. Thank God for my air conditioner, I'm telling you. My cousin lives over there to the left. He's home. I was going to say he ain't home, but his truck's there. I bet he won't be there when I come back by, because I tell him I always go stop and see him. But he goes into town for lunch. You know, that's what old bachelors do. They go into town for lunch. He's the one that drops by to see me all the time. When he's headed home in the evenings, well, they cutting trees down on that piece of land up there. Somebody gonna make some money. I'm telling you, so many housing additions is going in everywhere, y'all. I saw a video the other day somebody put out about how Nacogdoches wasn't growing. I sent it to a few friends. Well, a friend of mine from Midland sent it to me. Y'all, it is unbelievable, all the apartments and houses and stuff that's going up around here. I wished I could think of the name of that video. Some guy, I don't know, he had a weird name, a foreign name, something weird. But he made a video of our town. It was a nice video. It was good quality with the drone and stuff, and was talking about how the old people on city council wouldn't let nothing come there. What the deal is, they don't want it to be a big city. People in our town don't want it. We try to preserve the old downtown. And the people that live here like it like that. But there's still a lot of growth. There's not a lot of fancy places to shop. There's not. I agree with that. But there's places to shop in driving distance, and that keeps our town like we want it. It's an old historical town, and they're trying to preserve as much of that as they can. And y'all, there's nothing wrong with that. We don't want it to be like Austin or Dallas or somewhere like that. Y'all, if that person turned in here, I think I would have had to have said something to them about passing me like that. I think I would have had to have said something about, well, I'm glad you made it around that curb and didn't hit that car. I think I would have had to have said something. Oh, my. Y'all, they always do this where you can't get through. I'm sorry, people backing up in your driveway, but I thought I could get through there, but guess what? I can't. This is where I always have so much trouble in the parking lot. Well, there's not a real long line. That's great. Last couple of times I've been here, y'all, I actually just don't know. Well, you can't go there because they pulled up all crazy. Are you kidding me? The way these people have parked. They're not even in lines, in rows. There's my neighbor. Well, y'all, this looks like about the... I'm not going to park that way, though, because if somebody gets beside me, I can't get out. So we're going to try. Y'all, there's a pole back there somewhere, and I can't see where it's at. There's my neighbor right there. Y'all, look how they parked. Not even in a row. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I hope I ain't hitting that pole. Okay, let me get my basket. And I'm going to be back with y'all shortly. Okay, guys. We are back to the car in one piece. And look how this parking lot's cleared out in 20 minutes. The car didn't even get really hot. That's good. That line's moving pretty quick today. I don't know if people came really early. I mean, I got here about the time they opened. Maybe people don't want to stand out in this heat, is what I'm thinking. Anyway, we got our goodies. And we are headed home, home, home. Home sweet home. And I'll be glad to get there. I surely will. Those two cars to the left of me are turning to the food bank, and nobody's putting their signals on. Excuse me, y'all. I can't seem to shake this cough lately. They're saying it's allergies. Allergy to what? go shower immediately, rinse my hair out. And once I get it all cleaned off, I'm fine. But it's definitely something. Speed limit 70. That one says speed limit 75. Hammer down and head home. We might get some rain. There's a chance of rain 3 or 4 days, scattered showers. I guess wherever, the way I understand it, wherever it's supposed to rain, it might be a pretty good rain. But it's supposed to be real scattered. There was a thunderstorm the other evening just to the west of me. The whole time I walked. It was thundering. Brindley was jumping. Bless her heart. I looked at the radar and it showed it wasn't coming where we were, but it was close enough that you could hear the thunder. The clouds were dark, but it made the best cool breeze to walk. It was really nice. Other than Brindley didn't like that noise. But we've gone to this food bank and we'll be home all around trip less than an hour. Less than an hour. So when we get home, I'll show y'all our goodies. Thanks for riding along with us. Thanks for your prayers. Thumbs up, share, subscribe, comment. Anything that y'all do for me, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. This is our haul for today. Oh, goodness. I forgot to open this bag. Hang on. Let me pause this and open this bag up. I always forget something. Okay. We'll just start with this bag. Y'all, look at those pretty red potatoes. I think I'm going to stew some of those or make potato soup. Ooh, that sounds good. We got, let's see where we're going to start. We got a whole chicken. That seems to be the thing this month. That's fine. Chicken's good. I may save one of those back and make a big pan of dressing. Boy, or some dumplings. Ooh-wee, don't you know that'd be good. We got corn muffin mix. We got carrots, diced tomatoes. Y'all, those tomatoes are really, really good. I like to put Italian seasoning on them and let the Italian seasoning, because it's flakes, let it sit a little bit and it gets wet and soft and then kind of infuses the tomatoes. And y'all, it makes a really good sauce for your pasta, or just eat them plain on the side. They season up really good. Garlic salt on them is good too. Corn, tomato sauce, and I do the same with that tomato sauce. I put the Italian seasoning and garlic in it, and y'all, it makes the best pasta sauce. Corn, apple cherry juice, dates. Y'all, this has some kind of coating on them. I asked that lady, I said, I've never seen dates that are white, and she started laughing. She said it's some kind of coating on them. She said, I don't know. I guess it's the first time they've got them in. I've never seen them like that before. If y'all have seen those, comment below and let me know. We got noodles. We got spaghetti. We got oatmeal. We got 2 cinnamon rolls for a snack. We got a kale salad that looks really, really good, y'all. It looks really fresh. I've never had these before. Banana, dark chocolate, sunflower seed, energy bites. So that should be interesting. Fiber, B vitamins, iron. So I've never bought these in the store before, and I don't know much about them. No cholesterol. That's good for those of you that might want to read. There's the information. But anyway, we'll try it. It's free. We're going to try it. I got more celery. Y'all know I eat a lot of celery. We got sourdough bagels. We got a loaf of bread, which I needed. I was down to my last few pieces. I don't eat a lot of bread. Well, I guess this bread lasted me a month, because this food bank is once a month, and that's where I got the last bread that I used. So we got snack pack raisins, also for a snack. Five packages. The date's good to 1/11/23/26. So we'll put those over in the snack bin. Anyway, this is our food bank haul for today. I'm happy with it. I'm always happy with whatever I get, y'all. I'm not complaining, because whatever it is, that's that much that'll feed me for the month, that I won't have to go to the grocery store. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I feel so sorry for some people. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. I am so blessed, and I know it, and I want everybody to know how grateful I am for this food, because y'all, the food that I would eat would be like some of the people that I know from the Dollar Tree or the Family Dollar, the Dollar General. And y'all, some of that food, it might be some of this same food, but a lot of it, that stuff in the freezer section, y'all, it is not good for you. That's all they can afford. Cheap burritos, or, some of that processed stuff. I mean, that's what they have to feed their children. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that my son had all the food that he had growing up, and that we had everything that we had. I'm thankful. I think about it a lot, seeing what kids eat now, because my son eat out of the garden and eat healthy food. I've said in videos before, my son was over 2 years old. You could ask him, did he want candy? He didn't even know what you were talking about, because me and my husband at the time, we eat everything from home. So we had all homemade cookies, homemade cake, homemade pie, homemade everything. We didn't even get a microwave till my son was almost out of high school. And I bought a cheap microwave. But, and now I don't even use one at all. I thought I would enjoy it, but I don't. I hate food warmed up in it. I hate food cooked in it. I might heat water or make popcorn, but I really prefer pan popcorn on the burner, on the eye of the stove. I guess it's just because what I grew up with, but I thought getting a microwave was going to be something else. And maybe I've used it to thaw meat a few times in an emergency situation, but I don't use it. I don't use it. If I didn't have one in my house, it would be okay. I would be fine with that. But I thought getting that microwave, we was going to be smart uptown folks. Anyway, y'all be blessed. No, hang on. I forgot they had clothes out there. And I got this shirt, y'all, and it's real heavy. And it fits me. It's a man's shirt. But there's nothing wrong with it other than it needs to be washed. I wash everything if I get it from a garage sale anywhere. But anyway, it's long sleeved and it's real heavy, so it can be worn like over another shirt for a jacket. I can wear it with my leggings or something like that. It's long enough because it's a man's shirt, so I will enjoy that because that'll be nice and warm. It's really soft, very soft. And then this cute little t-shirt was hanging there, and it was my size. Isn't that cute, y'all? I just love that little saying on it. But there is nothing wrong with it. There's no marks, no nothing. Old Crush. Never heard of the brand. Gold Crush? Gold Crush. Maybe that's what it is. Gold Crush brand. But anyway, I may look that brand up later, but I'm sure it was an expensive t-shirt. Usually these are, if it has any kind of graphics on it at all. But anyway, y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. Brinley trying to get Mama's shirt. And where's Nugget? Here, Nugget. Say hey, YouTube. Say, see my toy. See my toy. Brinley say, see me. See me. Nugget said, man, I don't know who that shirt smells like, Mama, but who you been with? Who you been with? We love y'all. See y'all in the next video.